could only ever be what I'm made to be. It feels good when I'm living on the edge. Watch me now, feel like thunder gonna shake the ground. Can't stop me now. Oh, you know I don't give up. There's a way. Won't quit, I'm here.
RC cars and cameras, two of my favorite things ever, and today they're getting combined. Camera cars are often very expensive, and so I set out on a quest to create the ultimate camera car on a budget.
Watch me now, roll like thunder, gonna shake the ground. Can't stop me now.
With our RC buggy coming in at just $23 and the Insta360 Go coming in at $184, we got ourselves a camera car for just $207. All right, let's go try this thing out and see what kind of footage we can get.
Fear runs deep, spreading like a virus. Hate is cheap, from afar it costs you nothing. Sister, take my hand, brother, we will stand. Open up your heart and find love is turning over tables, breaking off chains. When I see you in the stranger, I'm no longer a slave. Turning over tables, tearing down walls, building up the bridges between us.
Even with the stabilization turned on the camera, it is still looking pretty shaky. I'm not super impressed with it, but you should see it if the stabilization isn't turned on. So here's a comparison. On the left, the stabilization is turned off, and on the right, the stabilization is turned on. So all the footage you've seen so far was shot at 1080p, 25 frames per second, but I wanted to try taking a hyperlapse while I was driving down this pathway here.
We'll stand, open up your heart and find love is turning over tables, breaking off chains. When I see you in a stranger, I'm no longer a slave. Turning over tables, tearing down walls, building up the bridges between us all.
So after driving this around for the last couple of days, here's my thoughts. It's too small. If you already have an Insta360 Go, this is definitely something you should try out, because for 20 bucks you can get yourself a car and go drive around. But if you don't already have the Insta360 Go, my opinion is that it is a great camera for doing, you know, FPV drones or something like that. But when it comes to RC cars, we can really add a much bigger camera without having to worry about weight, cutting down on our maneuverability, or having your drone fall out of the sky. And when it comes to an RC car, we can also bump up to the $50 or $100 range and have something that's much more substantial for driving around outside. I found that this was way too small. It really doesn't handle grass. It's basically just for driving around on the pavement, and even then little cracks and stuff are pretty big obstacles for this little buggy. It is fun. I'm glad I tried it out. But yes, my recommendation for you if you're starting from scratch is maybe get the Insta360 One R or the GoPro Max. Would be a much better camera for this setup, and get yourself a car that is at least twice the size of this one. Anyway guys, go check out some of my other RC builds right here, and I'll see you guys really soon with the next video.